Hello everyone, Kenji here, your sculptor, and welcome back to Life of Clay for another sculpting video. And also welcome to all our new viewers out there. I know it's been a while since my last upload because I just got too busy this past few months preparing for some things. But thankfully, I still get the chance to get this video done, and today, I'm gonna show you how I made this Poecilotheria subfusca Highland species, or the Ivory Ornamental Tarantula. But before we begin, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell icon to see more of my upcoming videos in the future. And without further ado, come, bring the clay on, and let's begin! Let's start preparing the armatures. I just apply epoxy glue on the tip of these 3mm aluminum wires and covering them with a small piece of aluminum foil. And after that, let's start with the abdomen first by precovering it with a thin sheet of clay, and then I cure it with heat gun. And once cooled down, I apply liquid polymer clay on it and cover it with another thin sheet of clay. And I just start shaping it, adding all the details including the book lungs, texture, spinnerets bases, and poke holes. The Ivory Ornamental Tarantula is an arboreal species native to Sri Lanka, known for its large size that can reach a leg span of about 5.5 to 6.7 inches and for their striking patterns. It is an agile and fast-moving tarantula, possessing potent venom, kept more often only by those experienced handlers. And their diet are primarily consist of insects such as crickets, roaches, and mealworms. They have two forms. This one I'm making now is the Highland, and the other one is the Lowland, which I will be also uploading soon. Next is sculpting its cephalothorax, or to say it the easy way, the prosoma. Same procedure was applied. I just pre-covered it with clay and cured it. Then I just drilled two holes and attached these 3mm aluminum wires, which I bent into C-shape for the fangs. Now covering it with Cosclay extra firm gray, starting with the fangs all the way to its ventral side. And then adding all the details including the mouth, coccyx, sternum, carapace, and the eyes. The cephalothorax of tarantulas are full of intricate details, and I wanted to make sure that at least to sculpt it near to the real one by considering the anatomical details based on ample references. And here I'm using this tool I made, which has a very tiny concave tip to shape out the tiny tarantula's eyes. And you know what? Although tarantula have 8 eyes just like many other spiders, they have a poor vision. They can primarily detect movement, light, and dark rather than sharp details. Their main senses for hunting and navigating are touch and vibration, which they detect with sensitive hairs all over their bodies and legs. And now in this part, I'm adding extensions on its coccyx, and these are its trochanters. And then I just add some poke holes in them. And now, the abdomen and the prosoma are ready for baking at 135 degrees Celsius for about 30 minutes. And they are now ready to connect. First, I just pulled out the wire of the abdomen and trimmed the wire of its cephalothorax a bit shorter. Then, using glue, I connect them together, sliding the cephalothorax wire into the hole of the abdomen. And once fixed, I fill and shape the gap of the connection with epoxy putty, blending it in and smoothing it out to make it seamless. Then, I just let it cure overnight. And before setting it aside, I drill all the holes for the limbs. Moving on, let us now make its limbs, starting with the legs. And after that, I wrap around cotton twine on them. Next, I saturate the twine with clear resin and let them cure. This method I developed helps the clay to cling well on the wire's surface while sculpting, by preventing the clay from sliding off. And once I got the right shape, I just dusted it with cornstarch and add all the details including the segments, surface texture, pores, and poke holes. The same procedure is applied to the pedipalps. And here, I'm making the spinnerets. The same procedure is applied as well, but a bit tiny with only segment detail added. And all the limbs are complete, now they are ready for baking. And before proceeding to the painting process, I am now adding its spinnerets here using glue. And to prepare its surface for painting, I prime it first with gray gesso. Then painting them with dark brown for base color. And for the rest of paints along with the materials I use, you could find them listed in the description box down below of this video, so you guys can enjoy the painting process with less annotation. Because painting tarantulas with complex patterns like this ivory ornamental is really not that easy. I've actually do minute corrections here and there off cam because it's really hard to paint under a camera filming every step of the process. You know, I need to see the piece closely sometimes to get the painting right. Alright, now we can add the fangs, again using glue. And by the way, the fangs are made out of conical shape of clay that I bend a little bit to curve them, and I just cured them separately. They look ferocious, aren't they? Then I just add some light brown coloration here and there and painting the joints to finalize it. And let us now add its hairs. I use these brown colored synthetic fibers, dipping them in glue and plant them to the poke holes we added earlier. Yes, and again, a very tedious job and a process that requires an ample amount of time, but I enjoy it still. A leg could consume approximately 1 to 2 hours to complete. And after a decade, now the hair planting is done. We can now assemble it. I add glue to the trochanter's hole and add the limbs one by one, positioning them properly before the glue sets. And that's it! Our ivory ornamental tarantula is finally done! I hope you like our sculpting video today, guys, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, leave your comments, and share it with your friends. And also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell icon to get more updates for more future interesting videos I will be uploading. Thank you so much for watching and for all your support. See you again next time, and may we have a great day, everyone. Stuti!